What's up guys, Celestia here again, back with another Game Pass video. It feels like it's been a while since I've done one of these, but this is probably one of the best months for Game Pass that we have ever seen. There are so many good games that have been added to this, especially these two. Expedition 33, pretty much an RPG, turn-based RPG, but with actual skill elements in it, so you can dodge and parry and things like that, and it's so good. I've been playing it on stream and it's absolutely amazing. Oblivion, I've not really been into the Elder Scrolls series since like when I played Oblivion back in the day. Skyrim I was a bit iffy with, but if you guys want this, amazing that it's on Game Pass because it's about 40-50 quid otherwise. These other games, Crime Scene Cleaner, I actually played this when it was in sort of early access at a game event. Really fun game. Then you have things like Blueprints. This has been highly rated, haven't played it myself yet, but from what I've heard it does sound insane. You have South of Midnight, really fun game. I've been playing this myself as well. There's way too many games coming out recently. Just too many games, like not enough time to play all these games. But we've got all these games that have been here before. You've got like Naraka and Enter the Gungeon and all those sort of things. And you do also have the easier games that are on Game Pass too, but for just like the month that it is, Expedition 33 and Oblivion and Blueprints and South of Midnight all on Game Pass at the same time is absolutely value for money. So if you guys have Game Pass, 100% try Expedition 33. Even if you're like, if you've been burnt out on JRPGs or even just turn-based RPGs from a while ago, like you prefer things like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or things like that where it's more actiony, this is probably like a good in-between for you. I love JRPGs and turn-based RPGs and things like that. I do prefer kind of more action-based stuff like FF7 Rebirth, but the fact that this has skill elements in it, so being able to parry, being able to dodge, all that sort of stuff, really good concept for it, and the story so far is amazing. Then we move on to Leaving Soon. Not a bunch of things that are leaving soon. Thirsty Suitors, I didn't play, I was thinking about it. Last Case, Benedict Fox, Have a Nice Death, Rewinder, Sniper Elite 5, and Kona 2 Broom. Yeah, not too bad. If you guys are going to be playing these, I'd suggest maybe get them bashed out in the next couple days because they're not going to be around too much longer. And then we obviously come to all the things that we've done before. This video is going to be pretty short considering we've been over these a bunch of times before. I basically just wanted to gush about Expedition 33 and hopefully get some of you guys into it because it is amazing. Trust me, it's a really good RPG, and the fact that it has skill elements just makes it even better. So we have all the things that have pretty much been here since the get-go. Arcade Paradise, I recently just did this again on PS5. Amazing game. Really fun, takes a bit of time to play. You've got all the Assassin's Creed games pretty much. You've got Balatro, which is insane because that's a huge game and people have been crazy about that game since it came out. Atomfall was another new one that got added. Kind of quaint English town with nuclear fallout, etc. Basically Fallout in England. And then you have things like all the Banjo-Kazooie games. Blueprints, like I said, is already there. The Blizzard collection looks kind of cool. A bunch of like older style games that are on there. And a few things that people don't know about, like the Vikings, which are just like the Lost Vikings games. And then you have a lot of the other ones, easy-ish ones like Golden Idol, you can do with a guide, things like that. Cocoon, easy with a guide. Cooking Simulator, you can do that on the PC in like 5 minutes. Just going to skip through most of this, but I've pretty much laid them out in my previous videos. If you want to go have a look, they're there on the channel too. I'll try and maybe do an update every month like I used to do. Just so I've got them here on the channel so I can go back and see kind of what was out at that time. But pretty much same thing, Day of Tentacle, a few point-and-click adventure games. You've got all the Doom games here. Doom Dark Ages will be out here when that comes out as well, which is amazing. Dordogne, really good game. I think I've got a guide for that up on the channel from ages ago. And then you've got all the Far Cry games pretty much. You've got the Gears of War games. You've got the Goat Simulator games, which are not too bad to 100% either. Grounded, there was like a thing you can do with a save. If someone gives you the save for that, you can 100% that in like 10 minutes. All the Halo games. Hollow Knight, amazing game. Always recommend Hollow Knight, especially if we maybe get Silksong at some point. You never know. Indiana Jones, got a bunch of guides up for that. Apparently the bugs are still there on PlayStation, so kind of annoying that it's done that, because if you think your game's going to another console, you would hopefully maybe fix some of the bugs that it has. But my videos up on the channel show you how to fix some of the bugs and some other things on there. And then pretty much Lords of the Fallen, that got a huge update, version 2.0. So if you and your friend want to play this game, go for it, because they've basically made it like insanely easy to do drop in, drop out co-op. It's still a hard game, it's still a Souls-like game, but the fact they've done that, just they've been updating the game since day one because it wasn't a huge hit when it first came out. I would 100% recommend this game. I'm going to be playing through that again myself at some point. And then obviously easy games, My Peppa Pig, Super Lucky's Tale, New Super Lucky's Tale. 9 Sols is supposed to be really good, really hard though, same with the Ninja Gaiden games. Ori, really good. Overcooked 2, you can do that yourself with 1 controller or 2 controllers and 100% that pretty easily. I've done it on PC and Xbox. Planet of Lana, same thing, easy guides out there. Power Wash Simulator isn't really easy. Well, it's not really quick. It is easy, but it's not quick. Then you've got all these other ones. You've got Quake. You can do that with like the console commands, all that sort of stuff. The Resi games are still on there. Really good games. You've got Sea of Stars, really good RPG as well, which I still haven't played yet. And then you've got things like Spyro. Trilogy is really easy. Really easy game to play through. Get 100% on that as well. SteamWorld Dig. Those games are really good too. Bunch of other things. Turnip Boy robs a bank. Really hilarious game, and it's not actually too difficult either. Tunic is kind of difficult, but it does have god cheats and stuff on it. Vampire Survivors, would recommend this to anyone. This game is an absolute gem, and it's just so addictive when you play. Like, you want to play 5 minutes, but you end up playing like 5 hours. And then just pretty much all the other games that are usually here before, like Wolfenstein, etc. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll be trying to do a bit more of these ones every other month if something cool gets added to Game Pass. I probably won't do it every month. I'll just basically do it when something big gets added or something's going to get taken away, things like that. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Try Expedition 33 if you haven't already. 100% try it. Please trust me on this one. It's such a good game. You guys will absolutely adore it. And yeah, you guys have a great day. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.